everyone. Guess who's back? It's Kamish. Back here with another weekly preview. This time it's week 7. We got the first game up here, Milan in the 6, taking on Ellie Island, 4-2, 2-4. For Ellie not setting the lineup, obviously it sucks. But huge win, obviously, still showing Ellie Island can steal a couple. Beating Geese last week. Obviously, for the 6, you're all in with Zeke, which I thought was a brilliant move. I think it's going to be fun to watch down the stretch with some of the contending teams. I got the 6 winning this one. Next up, we got 12th man 2-4, red and white divisional battle against Norman Canadian guy 2-4. 12th man, there's only 2 teams that have scored less points, and one of them is Ellie. And then, of course, any trades out of you as well. The lineup's been pretty stagnant. I do agree with the architect there. With Norm, he's already traded 5 of his first 10, so he's clearly all in. You got to think it's an easy W here. Originally preseason picks, I did 12th man winning, but obviously change alert. I'm going Canadian guy here. Next up, we got Luke and Too Good for a Name taking on Eric and Suhino. 3-3 versus 2-4 international division matchup. Too Good for a Name. He's all in, obviously. I respect the competitiveness, but I don't think that was a very good trade for Gordon. I think you lost that trade for sure. Whereas Suhino, you picked up Robert Spillane, which I think is just helping you get better. Lamar Jackson on the bye. It's funny because Too Good for a Name has the second lowest points for in the league. I had Suhino originally winning this. I'm going to stay with Suhino. Next up, we got Chris and True North 1-5 taking on Suze and Fighting Geese 4-2. Chris and True North 3 straight divisional titles. You got to think it's going to end. Any more trades? Obviously, Mixon on the block. He said for Geese should be an easy one, but Ellie was supposed to be easy too. Preseason picks. I had True North winning this. Change alert. Going Fighting Geese to win this one. Next up, Stan BC Lions 3-3 taking on Brandon and the Architect 2-4. Obviously tough not setting the lineup fully there for Stan. I've talked to him about it. There will be some new rules. Hopefully I'll get to the rule book here soon. He could have been in the divisional lead though. For the Architect, obviously full sell. I think it was a mistake selling considering you won last week. And I also look at your lineup. Who are going to be the starting 5? But I know you're the Architect and you're going to find new keepers. I had Stan in the preseason and I'm going to stick with Stan here. Next up, it's Krista and Storm 3-3 taking on Joshua Life's a Mitch 3-3. Huge game, huge playoff implications for both. Both haven't sold yet, so it should be interesting. Will the loser sell here? You got to wonder. For Krista, she's got Russell Wilson against the Cardinals. I like that matchup. Where I don't like Tannehill versus Pittsburgh for Life's a Mitch. Originally had Life's a Mitch, and I'm going to stick with it, but I am concerned about it. Next up, it's Adrian and the Age Crew 3-3 taking on myself 3-3. Winner gets sold lead in the red and white. You got to think for both teams, it's all about tactfulness. I think Adrian's made some tactical buys with McLaurin, Ingram, Olakun, and Byard. He got from the Architect, where I've done some tactical sells with Ronald Jones, Levante David. I originally had myself winning this in the preseason. It's change alert after the trades. I'm going Adrian to win. Next up, we got Ryan and Deuce Bombers 4-2 versus Danny and Billy Bobs 4-2. Huge playoff implications in this one. Deuce has been a bit of a tactical buyer as well, buying some pieces from the Architect. But Delvin Cook on the buy here, and I think the Rodro trade proves that Billsy Bub's maybe not done here. Billsy Bub's looking to make the playoffs for the first time in his history. In the preseason, I had Billsy Bub's winning this. I'm going to stick with it. Billsy Bub's in an upset. Next up, it's Sean and Fallen Misfits 4-2, taking on Robert and Templars 1-5. The rivalry continues. For Misfits, the Prince of Alaire, how big is his role? He obviously responded really well after the Bell signing. Jonathan Taylor, your other top 2 pick, is on the bye. Whereas Templars 1-11 in both formats this year. It's been an awful year for you in fantasy in the LOC. Burrow will start for you. I had Templars winning this in the preseason. I'm going to go Templars again in a shocker here. Last up, game of the week. It's a beauty. It's for sole possession. First in the LOC. They'll be free and clear, a game ahead. It's Lucas and Green Lightning 5-1, Dusan and Sabatica Spartans 5-1. My preseason pick to win it all. Don't forget, injuries keep piling up for Lucas. Ertz, Mostert gone again. Kirksey still hurt. For Spartans, he's had injuries too, though. Tevin Coleman, Pittman still down. For Lightning, it's going to be tough. Andrews, Brown, Gaskin on the bye. A lot of key guys on the bye there. I see you just made a trade, though, with BC Lions to help with some of the depth. So I did have Green Lightning winning this one in the preseason. I'm going to stick with it. Hope you guys all enjoyed the preview here this week, and looking forward to seeing you in week 8.